Good morning. It is Universal Day 2. We are just waiting for the water taxi and it has just arrived here. We are rope dropping again for early entry, so it's 6:40 right now and it opens at 8, so we're going to get in line and then head over to Hagrid's first and then try to knock out the things in both parks that we didn't get to do yesterday. So another busy day and another fun day. We got on Hagrid's. We were on and off again in about 35 minutes, and it did go down for about almost 20 minutes, but we were closer to the entrance line to get into the park. So by the time we got to Hagrid's, we were kind of like almost to the end of the line when it went down, and now it's almost 9 o'clock when the rest of the guests can come into the park and Universal Studios opens. So since the early morning in Islands of Adventure is only like Harry Potter World and Velocicoaster, we're going over to Studios now to ride Gringotts, hopefully. And we know it'll probably be a bit of a wait, but that's okay. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll do the other rides that we have to do in Studios, like Transformers, and I don't remember the other ones. It has been a very busy, hectic, kind of weird morning. So after we did Hagrid's, like I said, we decided to go over to Studios to try and do Gringotts, and it said it was a 55-minute wait. So we got into the line and we were in the elevator that takes you up to the floor, or down, I guess. Anyway, it went down at that point. It had gone down a little bit before that, but we waited probably 20 minutes, and then us and a lot of other people started to leave instead. So we waited probably about 50 minutes and didn't get on Gringotts. So then I just got a butter beer and we kind of went and sat down for a little bit, did some people watching. And then we went on Transformers, which was a lot of fun. I don't care about Transformers at all, but it's a fun ride. And it was Bruce's first time and he enjoyed it as well. And then we decided to go watch the Born Stuntacular show, which is really cool. It has some really interesting effects that you don't really know how they're doing it, so that was fun to watch. And now it is a little after noon, so I got the Avocado toast from the Wicked Snacks booth. Mom and I split that and it was really, really good. I would definitely get that again. And now we're gonna head back to the resort to spend some time at the pool before coming back and hopefully getting on the rides that we weren't able to do this morning. We came back to the resort and spent a few hours at the pool. It was really nice, a beautiful sunny day. And after that, Mom and I decided to go back into the parks because there were some stores we wanted to look in, and Bruce was just gonna stay around the hotel because he didn't want to shop with us. And we got there and it was crazy. It was so busy, like wall-to-wall people. It was so hot. It was around probably 3:30 by the time we got there, and I started to feel really sick. It was not a good time. There was nothing we were looking for in the stores. So we ended up just literally doing a loop of Universal Studios and going back on the water taxi to the resort. So then we got back probably around 5. I just laid down for a little tiny bit, and then we went to meet Bruce outside by the pool, sat in the shade at a nice table, and Mom and Bruce shared a roast beef sandwich. Now it is about 6:45, and I think I'm going to go get a salad from the Dutch Trading Co. grab-and-go store and just eat that in the room. We're gonna take it easy tonight, maybe have a drink, maybe not, and then we'll get up and go back at it tomorrow. Right now, kind of the plan that is working best is rope dropping, getting a lot done in the morning, coming back to the pool, and then probably not going back until the evening because it is so hot. And yeah,
didn't film a lot today because I was not doing very good. It was really hot, really busy, and just a busy hot day. This morning was a lot of fun, even though we didn't get a lot done. We did Hagrid's again, which was so much fun. I was in the back again, and Mom and Bruce were on another train. They kind of like split people up a lot like that. Like, they're not putting single riders or groups of 3 paired together, which is fine because I get to go on the motorbike every time instead of possibly being in a sidecar with a stranger. Yeah, so that was so much fun. I love Hagrid so much. And then we did get to do Transformers, and I feel like we did something else. Watched the Bourne show, which was a lot of fun, and then spent some time at the pool. So it was a great morning, good afternoon, and then just went a little downhill for me. I'm excited to do the parks again tomorrow. Hopefully knock out some of those rides that we still have left. I want to do velocicoaster again, and then we want to do River Adventure, Kong, Spider-Man, and there's one more, The Mummy. So that's the plan for tomorrow morning, and then we'll kind of play it by ear. Tomorrow is our last full Universal day, and then the next day we do go into the Universal parks in the morning, definitely doing Hagrid's one last time, and then we move on over to Pop to start the Disney portion of the vacation. So that's the plan, and hopefully tomorrow is a better day. Very well, I had this free evening where we're not really going into the parks or City Walk or anything like that. I would kind of show you the lobby because I realized I hadn't shown you much of the resort outside of a room tour. So I'm just heading there now. This is the view out a window towards the water taxi. It is so beautiful. I love staying at the resort with the water taxi. It's one of the biggest perks, I think. This resort is so beautiful. Our room is further away from the lobby than last time that we stayed here, so it is a bit of a trek, but once you kind of learn where the turns are, not a big deal. And the view out to the pool is amazing. It's so nice, such a nice pool. This is the window that overlooks the pool, and it is so beautiful. And right there is the water slide, and kind of right here are the chairs that we like to sit on, and it's just so beautiful. Such a nice resort. All right, let's get the elevator. We're staying on the 5th floor, which I think might be the same floor we stayed on last time, but I can't remember. So this is the walkway to the lobby, and out here is the balcony for the Strongwater Tavern restaurant that you can sit on, which is really nice. And here is the water taxi pulling in. Beautiful. And this lobby smells so good. It's the first thing you notice every single time you walk in, plus how beautiful it is. So there is this seating area, the big TV, but we have eaten a couple times here, just little snacks, and it does overlook the park there. I'll show you that closer. You can kind of see Dr. Doom and Islands of Adventure Tower and the Hulk from here. There's Dr. Doom going up right here, and then this is the Hulk and the tower all right there. So like I said, this is just a nice comfy seating area. This is Strongwater Tavern over here. We've never eaten there. As a vegetarian, there's not many options for me, but they have a lot of rum options, which is really nice. And then this is the lobby, and it is beautiful. Look at the size of this table. This is kind of, I guess, just like an art installation, but also a big chandelier of kind of wicker beach balls, which is beautiful and really makes a statement when you come into the hotel. I'll just show you what that view is like. So obviously when you come in, you have the grand reveal of the beach balls, and it's so pretty, and again, that smell just hits you. There's a little seating area over here, lots of seating, which is really nice if you're waiting for people and, trying to kill some time before going into the parks. There is a Universal Studios store here with a little bit of everything that you would find in the parks. And over here is the New Dutch Trading Co. grab and go coffee, little snacks, pastries, and ice cream, or gelato, I guess it is. So that's a great option for just quick little bites around the resort. And then we'll go downstairs. So you have to go down these really windy spiral stairs. It is very tiring to go up these stairs when you've been walking in the parks all day, but it is very beautiful and atmospheric. This is an entrance to take to the pool, or you continue down to the bottom level to go to the water taxis. And this is the way out to the water taxis, and then you have Ametista Cocos, which is a sit-down restaurant and breakfast buffet as well. And then out that door are the water taxis, which you would have seen in today's video and yesterday's. So let's go back upstairs, and I'm going to get my salad and go up to the room. Here is the salad I got. It's called the vegan salad, and it looks like it has like maybe a green goddess dressing and some chickpeas and quinoa, some beans, carrots, and cucumber. So that will be really good because I realize that for the past couple of days I've basically eaten cheese and nothing else. I've had a pimento grilled cheese sandwich, and I've had a margarita pizza, and there's something else that was cheese that I had. Other than the avocado toast, it's been a lot of cheese. So some vegetables would be a good idea, I think. So yeah, I'm just going to go back up to the room and eat this with Mom and Bruce so that I'm not lonely, and then we will probably just relax for the rest of the night before going to bed. So thank you so much for watching this video, even though we didn't really accomplish much during the day. But I will see you tomorrow for Universal Day 3. Good morning and welcome to Universal Day 3. It is currently 10 to 7 in the morning, and Mom and Bruce are still in the room. They're having a little bit of a lie-in today, and I am going into Rope Drop Islands of Adventure to ride velocicoaster by myself again. I ended up getting ready quicker than I thought I would, so instead of waiting for the boat to come at 7, I decided to try the walking path over to City Walk. I think it's supposed to take like 15-20 minutes maybe. I'm a pretty fast walker, so we'll see how long it takes me to get there, but I'm excited to go on velocicoaster again. And then Studios opens at 9, so Mom and Bruce are going to get the water taxi over to Rope Drop there, and I'm going to meet them in line. And hopefully this morning we will actually get on Gringotts and all the other rides we want to ride, but that is the ultimate goal for this morning. So it actually only took me about 10 minutes to walk, and then of course you have to stop for the security checkpoint, and that didn't open until 7, just like the boats wouldn't start running until 7. So I waited there for about 6 minutes or so, and now I am going to get in line for the park opening. And there's like nobody here. Very empty compared to the last couple of days. So maybe walking is the best option if that is something that you can do. So this is definitely a first for me, but I am number 1 in line, so the park is right there, and I'll just have to wait about 40 minutes to get in and head to velocicoaster. So it is 8 a.m. and I have been on and off velocicoaster before the park even open for resort guests. I was the first person in line. I was the first person on the ride. I did not do the very front row, but I did just the second row. A couple went in front of me because I'm not doing that, but it was a lot of fun and a great way to wake up in the morning. So I'm definitely wide awake now. Glad I came and did that first thing, and now I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks on the way out and get a coffee, and then I'll go over to Studios to get in line with Mom and Bruce to enter the park and go to Gringotts. It was super weird this morning being with the big crowd of people and then turning left instead of going towards Hagrid's. Like I said, it was just me walking by myself. I actually had to wait
at the ride because it wasn't even open yet. They were still testing, which I said, good, test it. I would like that to happen. So then just went on and rode it. And I looked at my watch when we pulled back into the load station, and it was only 7:59. So I had been on it and off it before the park even opened. And now I'm just going to fight the crowd that is still coming in to go to Hagrid's and exit the park, which I'm sure people will be like, what's that girl doing? She's going the wrong way, but that's okay. I did what I came to do. Coffee has been secured, and now I am heading over to Universal Studios to get in line with Mom and Bruce. They texted me and told me they were there, so I'm just making my way over there. We'll probably have to wait 20 or 25 minutes to get in, but that's okay. So I am rope dropping 2 parks today, which is a little bit hectic, but definitely worth it. So now I am at Universal Studios, and again, we are first in line. We got on Gringotts, and it was probably maybe a 15-minute wait. We were actually first in line, but then when the elevators opened, the other one opened first, so we were like the second group to go through, but we were in like one of the first 4 cars. So I was one of the first people to ride velocicoaster today and Gringotts, which is pretty cool. Gringotts was a lot of fun. I feel like I forgot a lot of parts of it, so that was fun, and it was Bruce's first time as well, and he really liked it. And then when we got off of Gringotts, we went over to do the Mummy, and it was a 10-minute wait, so we were on and off in no time at all. That was a lot more intense, I think, than I remember. There was like more roller coaster parts of it, but it's a lot of fun. And now we are going to get the Hogwarts Express from King's Cross back over to Hogsmeade to do River Adventure, Spider-Man, and Kong. Here we go through King's Cross to get on the Hogwarts Express. I've never been to King's Cross, but I'm assuming it looks just like this. After River Adventure. I definitely got more wet than I remember getting, but we'll dry in no time. It's a very warm day, so let's just see what we just went through. All right, brushed my hair and it'll dry in no time, and now we are going to go on Kong Skull Island. It's a 35-minute wait, and I absolutely hate this queue, but that's okay. We're gonna wait and get it over with. Probably will be more like 25 minutes. That's kind of been the trend, about 10 minutes less than what they have been saying. So fingers crossed, because like I said, I hate this queue. It is dark and claustrophobic and not fun. Like, I don't really care about Kong, so I just want to do the ride, not see all the cute stuff. But let's go. We just got off of Kong. It ended up being about a 30-minute wait. Yeah, it was actually not too bad, and that animatronic is very cool, so that's worth going on the ride in my opinion. Our next plan was to walk over to Superhero Island to go on Spider-Man. However, it is a 70 minute wait right now, so we're not going to wait for that. We'll do that tomorrow. It's the last ride we have to do. I think because it is Easter weekend, it's currently Good Friday, so it's a busy time in the park. So we're going to use this time to head back to the hotel, go to the pool, and just hang out for a bit, and then perhaps we'll come back in the evening or go to City Walk. We're just gonna play it by ear right now. As we leave the park, I think my mom's just gonna grab something quick to snack on, and then we're heading back on the water taxi.
After we went to the pool this afternoon, my mom and I went to City Walk and Universal Studios for a bit to do a little bit of shopping. And we also stopped at the Minions Freeze Ray Pop stand, I think it's called. And Mom got the blueberry lemon and I got mango. We both really liked mine. Hers was not as good. It was fine, just not as good as the mango. And then we came back to the hotel and met up with Bruce down at the pool. We got some mac and cheese and french fries from the kids menu, and I had the rose gin fizz drink, which was really yummy. And now it is about 8 p.m. We're going to pack up our bags because we head over to Pop tomorrow. So we want to be all ready because we are going to rope drop Hagrid's tomorrow morning and try to do Spider-Man finally. So we're gonna get all ready tonight so that we are ready to check out at 11 after going into the park in the morning. Thank you so much for following along on this Universal day, and I'll see you tomorrow for our last day at Universal and first day at Disney. Bye.